Looking at Bobby Fischer's life, there's been several different stories on his childhood as being this childhood prodigy.
Mm-hmm.
How did you creatively span that time in Brooklyn to the ultimate story of?
Well, what I know about madness, and I know it through some experience of friends who have had real problems, is that the madness is there. The psychological issues are there. They could be congenital or brain chemistry. But the currency that they take on is often from their childhood. And we felt it was important to show the fact that he was the child of communists in Brooklyn, that they marched, for the Rosenbergs, and they were surveilled by the FBI, and that he had a certain paranoia instilled in him even as a child, so that later, as that began to blossom in his life, you can understand why that would be the form that it would take. So we begin there at his childhood, and then we skip very quickly into his really his assault on the World Championship.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Were you a chess player before making this film? Did you?
Yes,
learn
I was. I think the phrase is Patzer. I was a mediocre chess player, and I played as a kid in high school, and I would play in various dorms in college, and sometimes against my computer on an airplane. But I was by no means, good.
I guess let's go to. Talking about going back to Bobby's challenge between his professional success and his personal struggles. Can you elaborate or talk a little bit more about that?
Well, the nature of chess is inevitably this obsessive, compulsive, internal life where you have to imagine tens, hundreds, thousands of moves. So anybody who already has the propensity of being self-contained or internal, and then if that's like gasoline and matches, that's like literally pouring rocket fuel on something, a flame that already exists. So someone who's already deeply internal becomes even more so as you focus on chess. And the pressure of media culture can't be underestimated. This is a time when it was just starting and nobody knew what it was. And suddenly he's being pursued, and suddenly he's being interviewed, and suddenly he's being photographed, and suddenly, anybody who has any kind of paranoia, which he did, that was just, a terrifying experience.
Sure.